Okay, I just want to say a few warnings before I get into the start of this video. First things first, why are you making a factual video first about Doki Doki Literature Club and instead of the actual Let's Play? I'm saving the Let's Play for when I have friends around, because I already know this game, and they don't, so I want to try and trick them. But this leads to my next point. Doki Doki Literature Club seems like it's a dated sim. It's what it looks like. But you'll see from the warnings, it's even free too. You can see in the warning signs from Team Salvato said that this game is not for people who are easily disturbed or have not anger issues, like anxiety problems. It's not recommended. This is because Doki Doki Literature Club is a psychological horror game that is meant to, freak you out. So if you don't like horror, if you're very scared of horror games, do not watch these videos, these videos. They're just gonna creep you out more. But if you're like me, who likes horror, or doesn't like horror but understand this game, keep watching. And also, one final thing, please expect spoilers. Spoilers is gonna be a thing in this episode. So if you don't want to be spoiled, click off the video now. I will hopefully get my friends on soon so they can see the game for themselves, because they don't know it's a actual, like, proper serious game. So yeah, apart from that, I'll see you in the video. So if you didn't bother listening to my warning, yeah, Doki Doki Literature comes off with a Fate of Heart, so be warned. But anyways, so as you all know, in Doki Doki Literature Club, there are 4 characters. There's, excuse me, I have to clear my throat. There's Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, and Monika. Those 4 characters are in the game, and yeah. As we all know, at some point the game files get corrupted, and that causes the psychological horror to kick in. And if you do not know why the game gets corrupted in the first place, let's just say Sayori was proper hanging out. Hui. And the game does hint to Monika being the antagonist of the story. Again, because like we now know from the actual clip, Monika becomes self-aware and she starts messing with the game files, knows if you're recording the game or not, which is going to be very scary. She knows if you're recording the game, she knows, she's basically self-aware. It's kind of like Sans in Undertale, but a lot more powerful. So yeah, she can like do a lot of shit, which is super sick. But the game does, it does give hints to make you believe that Monika is the antagonist and the bad person in the story. So yeah, that's the reason for this video. I'll be listing off a few reasons why Monika is different from Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri. But apart from that, let's start off right number 1. So you may have heard when I said about the names that the name is going to be a very important idea. Like I said, with the 4 characters being Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori, and Monika, you can clearly see a difference. For example, Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki all have the same E at the end of the name. Natsuki, Yuri. But Monika doesn't. Monika's stinky different. And I don't think that's a mistake. That's intended. I think that's intended to show that Monika is different, and she's maybe from a different game or has the self-awareness. So yeah, kick it off to number 2. At number 2 we have her outfit. Now, for all my fellow gents out there, do not get fucking horny. Because we're going to be talking about the leggings specifically. If you look at all the shots for Monika, all the rare shots for Monika during her in-game poses, you might see that her leggings are black, and the other girl's leggings are white. Normally in games, this indicates that white is good and black is evil. Life is Strange 2 also did this. Spoilers to Life is Strange 2 coming up, but basically, depending on your choice, Sean's eye would have a white eye. Sean would have a what's it called? He'd have a glass eye, and that glass eye would be white or black depending on your morality. So, Monika's leggings being black instead of white is very suspicious. Of course, Team Salvato didn't want you to know that at first. So what they did was at the title screen, they made Monika so damn fucking close you can't even see her leggings. So they tried to hide it, but it is possible to find. And yeah, onto part 3, onto number 3. And at number 3 we have Monika foreshadowing future events. This idea links to the fact of her being sentient, not sentient, what's the word I'm looking for, being self-aware, that's what I'm looking for. Just before the eventual death of Sayori, due to her hanging herself, rest in peace Sayori, sayonara, but she hints at that. Let's say if you make poems strictly for Sayori, Monika will hint saying that maybe something bad will happen to her, so keep your eye out. Bit suspicious, no? A character shouldn't be able to foreshadow time. They shouldn't know what's going on, and especially how she says that she might be, kind of indicates that it was her doing. So she's definitely she's showing some of her self-aware side. It's also as well, she will do anything she can to get you to pick the right choice, you know, quotes. Like for example, when Natsuki and Yuri are having an argument, and Monika goes, just pick your choice, and it's between Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika, Monika will make your mouse hover over Monika, which is awesome yet terrifying. And if you don't pick Monika, she just... Jesus Christ, sorry about that, my Discord notification scared the shit out of me. If you don't pick Monika, she ends up just corrupting the game and tells you to pick Monika anyway. So yeah, that being said, on to number 4. At number 4 we have her use of words. Now what do I mean by use of words? This hits to her love between not the protagonist, but you playing the game. Because if you notice, Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori will call you by your character name. So you name the character, so it could be any name, it could be Max, it could be whatever. So if you name yourself, I don't know, Max, right? Let's say if I name myself my name, Blu Morpho. Let's say if I name myself Blu Morpho, they would say Blu Morpho. But Monika's different. Monika says the player. That's the difference. Because again, it's the player, not the protagonist. The player is the person playing the game. Hence why when you go to the room where you steal Monika, she says, "I'm talking to you, Blue." As in, you know, she's not in love because everyone else is in love with that protagonist, but she's in love with us, the actual person playing the game. So it's a nice little foreshadowing, and I really like a little detail. But now on to number 5. So now we have animation. What I mean by animation, I mean as in how they animated the characters. Go figure. But you can tell from the pictures of Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, and Monika that they're definitely different. As you can see, most of Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki's body positions are like tilted to the right. They're looking to the sort of to the right around. So like they're facing to the right a little bit. But Monika is facing straight ahead, right at the camera. In my opinion, I think that's intentional to prove the fact that she's not talking to the main character. she's talking to you and you behind the screen. So yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of a factual video about Doki Doki Literature Club. If you guys want to see more like this in the future, be sure to drop me a like and subscribe as always. It always helps me. I'll be continuing with Sonic Adventure 2. I'm still editing this to speak, so once I finish with that, I'm planning to do an actual proper let's play of this game. So stay tuned. Yeah. Apart from that, it's been Blu Morpho. See you later. Peace.